Hey. Oh, let me cut my TV off. Hold on. All right, we are back and we are in action. Welcome back to Lit Lane. Let me get this up. Good evening, everybody. Hey, Shaddy, I know you came through before it started. That's my friend. Hey, Daniel, good evening. Let me put me, boom, dead in the middle and in your face. Good evening and welcome back to Lit Lane. I am Dimitri Lit All Day. This is the Dimitri Lit All Day channel, otherwise known as Lit Lane. And I am glad to come to y'all with a What I Seen celebrity news, gossip, and some laughs. That is the goal tonight. What's up, living POP? Hold me down. Hey, Tana Jones. Good evening. Welcome back to the lane. Happy holiday season, y'all. Happy holiday season. Christmas is fast approaching. The new year is coming even faster. I don't know how it's gonna skip over, but hey, if you ain't got your ducks in a row, get them in a row and get them to quacking, not cracking. Let me pour me some of my soda. I have a show lined up for you guys. Some interesting things that I know I didn't see it all on YouTube and Instagram and everywhere. And I know that you guys have too. And I want y'all to be able to chime in and give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions and ideas about things together here on this land. So while we get this started, I shared it. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video. Y'all know I'm not really in the algorithm because I don't probably be on here. I ain't finna make no promises that I'm about to be on here a whole lot, but I want to. And I want to do this type of content. Stuff like this. So we here tonight. We're gonna just enjoy that. Hey, Renee. Good evening. Happy holiday season to you. It's good to see y'all. So while we waiting for folks to figure it out, whether they figure it out or not, they'll catch the replay action. Shout out to the Lit Laners. Shout out to the pit crew members. And all that jazz. Make sure y'all like the video, share the video, tell somebody about the video, and they can come catch it on the replay, okay? So we're gonna get this thing started because we are here and we are on time. And that's what we do. Let me take a sip. Uh-oh, phone camera got foggy. Thank you, living girl. I gotta stop looking at my camera, at the screen and myself and look up at the camera at y'all, but I can't help it. I just cannot help it. I don't think she made it back in here yet. She came in before it was live. As a matter of fact, she told me to text her. Let me let her know. Let me just say I'm live, friend. She said I'll never text them. Now, one of the things for the laughs that I was gonna sing y'all, and she gave me permission to show it to y'all, but then I thought about it. I was like, even though I may crack on her and make a joke at her, on her, I might not need to come on here and make the joke on here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? My first thought is, oh, let me tell Elaine. And that was my first thought. Let me show y'all and tell y'all, hey, just read my book. Happy holidays. And I did ask her, can I show Lane? And she said, yeah. But then I thought about it. I say, she might just be saying yeah, so she don't seem like she's sensitive. But she might not really think it's funny and shit. So I'm not gonna show her little Feliz Navidad desk. It's funny. It was funny. I might show y'all later, closer to Christmas. And y'all, I gotta come do a pit crew member because y'all know how many songs I did for Christmas time. I did La 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 last year. No, I did the 12 Days of Christmas last year. I did Fa La 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 La, Fuck All You Hoes. I did another Christmas song. I think I done 3 years in a row. I did a Christmas beef sector Christmas song, right? So I love traditions and I love doing what I normally do. So I was thinking, I got to come on here and I got to do a Christmas song. I don't know what Christmas song, last year and I think the year before we kind of worked on it together. I know we definitely worked on it together last year. So I'm gonna do a pit crew member meeting, and it's gonna have to be this next week coming up in order for me to get it ready for Christmas time, right? So y'all be looking out for that, and that is a promise that I will be coming on here with the pit crew, so we can come up with a good sector Christmas song. And if anybody have any suggestions, let me know. I'm taking suggestions. We get a traditional Christmas song, and we make it lit language. So let me know. Be thinking about it. Get y'all ideas together so we can keep our tradition of having a lit lane Christmas song. Okay. So let's get started with a couple of icebreakers. Okay. This is Watiseent, celebrity news, gossip, and laughs. Y'all kick back, have a good time, and participate. First, we're going to start off with a couple of icebreakers. We'll start off with this one. Where is that? Oh, I got to move me. Oh, no, I got to take this down. I got to put this up. Boom. Yeah, I can't hear it. Oh, I pushed pause. Oh.
Disc issue rather in his lower back.
Junior recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets
that was a good one.
Don't try to get me on
Hey,
that.
Allison,
Then I have to break up the.
You got to fool with niggas. I mean, nigga people. Oh Lord.
Thank you very much for giving me this, and I appreciate my fans also. My wife and my girlfriend. My wife. Yeah, sorry to say, I'm so sorry.
Push into our vicinity. I was about to say Virginia and vicinity at the same time.
Turn the clock black. We can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back. And
because I know if I don't win this game, I'm done. So I'm good from behind.
Okay, so please start over.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
I think so.
If you'll remember last year, he was dealing with a bulging disc issue rather in his lower back.
Junior recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets
that was a good one.
Don't try to get me on that. Then I have to break up the.
You got to fool with niggas. I mean, nigga people. Oh Lord.
Thank you very much for giving me this, and I appreciate my fans also. My wife and my girlfriend. My wife. Yeah, sorry to say, I'm so sorry.
Push into our vicinity. I was about to say Virginia and vicinity at the same time.
turn the clock black. We can't turn the clock back. I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back. And
So that's what you think.
Because I know if I don't win this game, I'm done. So I'm good from behind.
Baby, what they call it, frauding in slips. They got a bunch of people that obviously be using the N-word a lot in their mind and also be thinking about black cocks. Okay, because how he get black cocks out of set your clocks back? Curious, okay? Very, very, very curious. Let me close this other window out because I keep hitting it. Let me go back and show you one more, then we'll get into our celebrity news. Oh, wait, no, I'm not showing that to you. That's not, y'all don't see it. Hold on. Now I'm supposed to have all this together, and I do. So it's right here. Let me share.
Right here.
Wait a minute, push pause. A little background on this. So I don't know if y'all seen on Instagram, but on my timeline, I keep getting all these Instagram things with these restaurants, and they show off about how the meat is so tender it fall off the bone. I seen it with some brisket. I seen it with turkey legs. Like I've been seeing those videos trending. It was a slip of the lip. I thought I was finna say it was a slip of the tip, so I'm doing it too, right? You do it a lot. Well, forget what they talking about. I need to know. When did you go back? Oh, you talk about me? Did I go back in time? What that mean? I look younger? I had to go back in time and look a little younger with this black hair. Because, baby, the whole front of my hair is gray. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all saw when that gray was starting to come in on my hair. I'm talking about the whole front of my hair is gray. And it's like I don't want to say dingy because it's not that bad. But if I'm going to have some gray hair, I need to have some silver gray hair. You know what I'm saying? It's not silver. It's dusty gray. So, yeah, I had to go back. And then I went to the black, and it's also straight and flat. So it's something different. It's something different. Thank you. So this is a play on black people tenderness mentality.
Y'all see the clarity on it. Look. I told you.
They making fun of how no people be showing their meat from up the phone and everybody be acting like it's just the best thing ever.
One more time.
Y'all just made this peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
This is funny because I get these videos on my timeline all the time from the restaurants.
I don't know why people coming down here. That's it.
Oh, he the one who started it.
And then ask us about food.
He the one who started it with that whatever barbecue he do. Thank y'all. Oh my God! I should have did that at Thanksgiving. I should have did that with my turkey with leg. I didn't think about it. I should have did that shit at Thanksgiving. Took my meat and just acted a fool when it fell off the bone. Oh my God. Y'all just don't know. I get that shit all the time on my timeline. I be like, damn, that meat just fell off of there. Damn. But anywho, let's get into the celebrity gossip, you guys. That was just a couple of icebreakers to get us started. I do have some topics I want to talk to y'all about. And the very first one is going to be what y'all think. No, do y'all think Brandy is sick of Ray J or not? Okay. And this is with, of course, Brandy, her brother Ray J, and him coming out this last week or so. And to me, the first thing I thought about was, I know Brandy is sick of his ass embarrassing her. I know his whole family is sick of him embarrassing her. Now, y'all know on Thanksgiving, Ray J was in the blogs and everything because he had pulled out a GUN on his wife, Princess Love, in front of their kids on Thanksgiving night, all hired up and all drunk. But I'm in here to talk about that. He, instead of letting that die down and kind of, you know what I'm saying, play in the background, no. Instead of doing that, he come out this week and pretty much try to me, put the light on Brandy and chooses to embarrass her. I took it as embarrassment let me let you guys see a few clips from the story, and then we'll talk about it. Let me share it real quick.
When they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it. Like, because like we big fans. We got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all, and we look up to y'all. For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B, and take all the pictures and all. I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest 2 stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull up, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one. This is crazy. But as a brother and a fan of Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we want to take some pictures with y'all too, and we want to say hi, and we want to be inspired by the inspirational words that you guys are going to give us. Jay-Z and Beyonce, please, and I know Brandy and Ryan are going to hate this, but please pull up and say what's up to B. And if y'all there, this y'all 6th or 7th time being at the Brandy Monica tour. Or the
Not
Monica,
the 6th or 7th time.
I ain't said what's up to B at all. I just don't think that that's okay. I love you guys. When they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
If I was Brandy, so y'all say, live and say he's lost it. He's just a walking idiot, Child, he needs a supervised stay in a facility, preferably for 90 days, inpatient. Okay. She's been sick of Ray J, and I am too. Exactly. Can you imagine your brother or somebody going on there and doing this shit, this clown ass shit? If Beyonce and Jay-Z has been to 6 or 7 concerts on the tour and have not talked to Brandy, I would feel like, okay, it must be some beef, or it must be some dislike. It must be something understood. If she didn't get it the first or second time, she damn sure got it the third time. And if that was the case, and they specifically dissing her, not coming to see her, right, ignoring her, why in the hell would you go in front of the world and embarrass the hell out of Brandy? The only thing good about this is that I really believe that Brandy didn't put him up to it. I really believe that Brandy didn't have no idea that he was going to do that. If it wouldn't be for him being such a loser, so pathetic, and such a idiot, this would make it, you would think, oh, Brandy must be back there saying that, or he must be talking for Brandy, or she must be using him as a mouthpiece. If it wouldn't be for the fact of his character, his reputation, it would make Brandy look like she back there crying about this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just so embarrassing. Make her look like she kissing up and feeling some type of way. And then if he's saying, oh, I know she gonna kill me, or oh, I know they're not gonna like it, then why do it? Why do it? And he just got out the spotlight from last week, from Thanksgiving, for pulling the gun out in front of his wife and his children, on his wife, in front of his little toddler children. And this is the way he tried to change the subject, by throwing your sister under the bus. Very tacky. Very, very, very tacky. But it made me say to myself, since he did do it, since he did bring it up, what the hell is the problem with Beyonce? Why is she ignoring the hell out of Brandy? What beef do her and Beyonce have? I never knew them to have beef. And you can't say because she didn't have time, because she made time at the concert to talk to everybody else but Brandy. She was talking to Patty LaBelle. Beyonce so quick, don't she? That's Kelly Rowland. I think that's Patty LaBelle right there behind Beyonce hair, child. Yeah. Patty LaBelle show look good. I hope we go to that concert in February. And there go Monica. So Beyonce definitely had time to socialize and fraternize and take pictures and everything else. So that would make it seem like she purposely don't want to fuck with Brandy. Now I don't have no clue about what happened, but I did catch a clip from Lauren LaRosa, I think that's her name, and she did a clip and she had a little bit of the background information, and I'll share it with you guys. But as far as I'm concerned, if she had a inside scoop or source that told her about something about it, they should have gave her more information, and she should have gave us more information. We super duper nosy. Don't give me a little bit. I want a whole lot. Pour me a whole glass of tea, not a teacup. Hold on. Now this is what she said.
About Ray J, and he was saying, Beyonce, Jay-Z, come take some pictures with Brandy.
Yeah. Right.
I got so many phone calls yesterday. Like, I didn't even go looking for this. I got so many phone calls yesterday.
From Ray J? Or just
it was
sources?
not, no. It was not Ray J. Let's be very clear. I did not talk to Ray J about this story. That is not the sources that I spoke to. But yesterday, I got calls from people that are close to the tour and people that would know who called me and said, hey, you know, I saw the report and now there's video circulating online of, you know, Brandy walking right past Beyonce backstage and just different things. And they're like, they don't fool with each other. Like, they don't.
Beyonce and Brandy?
Yeah. So from what I'm told,
hold on now, let me sip my tea.
From what I'm told, they do not fool with each other. I mean, Jess, you made a comment yesterday. You said you can't miss Brandy at that tour.
Yeah. What you know, Jess?
And no,
I don't know now.
I will say though, that comment when the person called me, they said, I just want to, you know, thank Jess for, you know, making a point that makes sense because you can't miss Brandy at the tour. But from what I was told is that, you know, at one point there was a cordial relationship. I was told that Kelly Rowland and Brandy actually used to be pretty close, but even that has subsided in years. But yeah, there's been this whole thing. And from what I was told from the sources is that, you know, this kind of lingered from, you know, Beyonce came up and became the girl. Like Brandy is the girl and they both are still phenomenal, iconic women in what they do. But at some point.
Now, wait a minute. You mean to tell me it's some type of industry jealousy or industry rivalry when Brandy been out since I was a teenager? I'm 48 years old. I think that's a long ass time to be still holding an industry, oh, you did better than me, grudge. Do y'all think that's what it is? Or maybe it's something different, but it's obvious the women don't like each other. And nobody would be sitting here talking about it at all if it wasn't for dumbass Ray J and his dookie stained drawers. Okay. So they're going to answer right there. That's why Brandy didn't come out. She don't fool with Beyonce. And that's why Beyonce wasn't like, before we take this picture, go get Brandy. You know what I'm saying? They don't fool with each other. But I doubt very, very seriously it's behind Brandy being jealous of the career trajectory. Y'all say that right? Trajectory of Beyonce. I mean, really, Beyonce been Beyonceing for years now. It's way time to get over that goddamn shit. There's probably a different reason. Yeah, it's got to be something else. That might have been a reason 25 years ago. Okay. And didn't Brandy come out before? I don't know. Didn't Brandy come out before Destiny Child? That's a long ass time. Hey, Jill. I hope you got your situation fixed with your computer and the uploads, girl. You were so upset. I heard your replay. You was talking about, I am so this doggone. You was mad about them uploads. I had that kind of problem once before, a long time ago. But it's good to see you. Happy holidays. I'd rather Beyonce not say anything to Brandy than to grin in her face for a photo op, knowing she doesn't like her, right? Or to be caught in her presence, making faces at her or rolling her eyes, or to be in a situation where they get pushed into a photo op and it's obvious they both uncomfortable, right? Like all this shit would have been a nothing burger if it wasn't for her sabotaging ass brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like one of the reasons, let's just think about it like this. One of the reasons Beyonce and Jay-Z may not want to have nothing to do with Brandy may be because they don't want to have nothing to do or be seen in the same frame of things with her dumbass brother. And I don't understand why Brandy keep letting Ray J be around messing up her shit. You know, she ain't been on a tour in years. If I had a brother like him that was a train wreck, I'm sorry. Here go $20,000. Stay away from my shit. Just stay away. This is go away money. As long as I'm doing this tour, you're not invited. Don't say shit about me here. As a matter of fact, here go 50,000, and I'm gonna have you sign an NDA, have a gag order for a whole year while I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lady Aries, happy holidays. I'm working on it. I have to wait till my stuff gets here this weekend. Oh, okay. You know, you're going to get it together, girl. You're going to get it together. It's going to be all right. It bees that way sometimes. You know, that's a hey, Lady Aries, happy holidays. I think I did. But that's what I would have to do. A brother like Ray J, it's worth paying the money to get him to shut the hell up or to stay the hell away. You know? So we talked about that. Another thing I wanted to show you guys and discuss with you guys is speaking of Beyonce. I just saw this today. Why they say Beyonce starting to look like Jay-Z? Now I heard Tasha K talking about. Shout out to Tasha K. I heard Tasha K, I think yesterday or something like that, talking about Beyonce and her picture without no makeup and stuff, right? Makeup is the devil. Makeup is my friend. Okay, that's the only thing I walk hand in hand with the devil with is makeup. I know that it does wonders, right? And if you didn't know that or didn't believe that, here you go, living proof that makeup is magical. Okay, this is Beyonce, and she's still pretty. She's still cute. But do y'all think that Beyonce look like Jay-Z without no makeup on? I kind of think they right. She's starting to get his eyes. She's starting to get the same long pointed face like Jay-Z and everything. She do look like Jay-Z. If she was to get some lip fillers, they would look like first cousins or something. You know what I'm saying? I thought that shit was funny. I said the internet is undefeated, but they say that after a while, you do start looking like your partner and like your mate. And then I think, you think she's pregnant? She do look puppy. I almost said that when she was just walking through in that background, I said, "Ooh, Beyonce looking thick." She did look. I started to say, I wonder if she's pregnant again. You know what I'm saying? But I would have thought she'd be over having all them kids. Ain't Beyonce like 46 or something? But they be having kids older when they have money like that. Get better, Winter. Winter got the flu, y'all. She had some company that came over and just made her sick. I told Winter, I say, don't invite them people over for Christmas. Okay? You don't want to go into the New Year sick. You got to send them a Christmas card. Okay, no, she looks tired. Well, that accounts for the bags and everything. Oh, you saying she don't look like Jay-Z? I think she do look like Jay-Z a little bit. I got on this damn vest thing, y'all, about to burn up. I'm going to take it off. I was trying to look cute for y'all, okay? Now, we got one more set of twins. We got Jay-Z and Beyonce twinning them. And then we got one more set of celebrity twins. I saw this on the internet and I gagged. Yeah, Beyonce 44, but she can still have kids. She can have kids at 60 if she wants to. She a multi-millionaire. They can have many kids as they want. Now, do y'all think that that Tyler Perry and Vivica A. Fox look alike? They look like fraternal twins. They look like they came pushed out the same womb. Okay? They look like freaking frack. They look just the fuck alike. Even down to their lips. This is so eerie and like strange how much they look alike. What do y'all think? I know, Winter, right? I love you, but you can't come back over here getting everybody sick. All those fillers, is that what it is? Who got the fillers? Both of them? Well, shit, in this case, both of them got the fillers, huh? Let me see. So do you think she trying to look like Tyler Perry? Or you think Tyler Perry trying to look like her? That is the question. You know what I'm saying? And then quite honestly, he looked more feminine without his Madame hair and stuff. Like his face and stuff alone is more feminine looking than when he dressed up in drag. Vivica look like she's on hormones gone wrong. What do y'all think? You know how like maybe, you know, for a long time when she was doing her wigs and stuff, I think that's when she was getting like the stuff to make her face look younger. I think that she's looking like on this picture, like she just letting her age. To me, it's like she just decided to age gracefully. But I guess I don't know the look of fillers. You know what I'm saying? To me, why would you get fillers and have your face puffy like this? I would think that you get, I don't know what they get fillers for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I would want my face, if I was her, to be a little bit more than fat. Why does his hair look like that? Yeah, she look, to me, I think she looked a little bit better on this picture than I didn't seen her in the last few years when I seen her, because it's like when she was trying to still look youngish, I thought that she looked kind of ridiculous. Now she looked like, okay, fine, fucking, I'm getting old. I'm just gonna be a beautiful older woman. You know what I'm saying? Just read my book and say she went to the same doctor. They went to the same doctor. Probably so. Or he went and said, give me the Vivica. You know, Vivica, oh. And, you know, I don't know. But they do look like brother and sister. They really, really, really do. And whoever saw the likeness and put them side by side like this was absolutely brilliant and owned it. She did a recent interview and it wasn't looking good. Oh, so this picture looked better than it did in person? Now, y'all, if I was to get rich, or when I get rich, so I can manifest it when I get rich, I always wanted to have, and I think I didn't say that because I didn't say everything on this little lane. But I would get my face done. I would get this sucked in. I would get my face slenderized a little bit. Or really, truthfully, if I go to the makeup artist, they'll be able to do my face makeup wise exactly how I want to do it without the surgery. You know what I'm saying? And I would go get like, I think I would get like a little BBL, but not a whole BBL to make everything bigger, but to make everything sit up a little bit more and a little bit tighter. And I would get my boobs lifted. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need no boobs like implants, but I would get my boobs lifted. I would get a boob lift, and I would get my butt lifted a little bit. But I always, even when I was way younger, I've always said I would get my face, because it seemed like my face never changed. My face just has been the same all my life. And I always wanted my face to look a little bit, I guess now I don't want that shit, but I always wanted my face to look older, like a little bit more sucked in. I ain't worried about none of this, because even when I didn't have none of this, I just always thought my face was too round and I wanted it a little bit more angular. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess I could do some squats. I guess I could do some squats to get my butt right. Give me a good ass bra to get my boobs right. And go get let a makeup artist teach me exactly how to do my makeup so it make my face look like I want to. So I guess I ain't got to spend no money, right? All right, y'all. We ain't going to spend my money when I get rich on no surgery. Y'all have talked me out of it. No, I will not go do it. If I could do it, I could do it if I wanted to, and you couldn't pay me to go get no type of surgery and stuff. But sometimes I be liking the look of, like, I do be liking the unnatural look of it, if that makes sense, right? Sometimes I like the surgical look of things, that aesthetic. Some of it, when it's not overdone and it's well done and tastefully done, I like it. Just like makeup. I don't want to wear makeup and look natural. I want to look makeup and made up. Yeah, she's on the mend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I'm just telling y'all. One day I'm going to get my makeup done at my daughter makeup artist. And when I do, I'm going to have her do my makeup just like what I'm telling y'all. And y'all going to see the difference. Oh, I'm sorry, Apollo. I stepped on you. Get from under my feet. Hey, the Beef Sector Podcast. Happy holidays to you. I hope you are doing well. What to say? This was a moment called In the Mind of Demetra. Let's move on. Let's move on to our next topic. Now, this been going on for a minute, and I don't know if y'all aware of it, but I've been wanting to come on here and get y'all opinion. I'm going to give y'all the backstory and everything, and then we want to talk about it, right? And the question that I want to have y'all thinking about ahead of time is this woman a harlot, a whore, or just a damn disgrace? Okay? Or even, let's say one positive. Or is she perfectly, or is she perfectly okay in what she did, right? I didn't have no positive option. Let me pull it up. Let me get it ready. Now, Masika used to do Love and Hip Hop, one of the reality shows years ago. And she be in the blogs and stuff. And she had calmed down and got married. And just recently, in the last couple of months, her husband died in the car wreck. Hold on, why can I? Okay, here we go. Let me get to it. All right. So I'm going to show y'all the different parts so y'all can be up to date. Now, this is, and her husband died here in Houston. He got into his car, got in a head-on collision here in Houston a couple of months ago. Oh, what I got to take down? Take it down. Add this up. Let me take that down. Okay, and so it's no sound in this video. His name was Jamar Champ, and this is footage of the car accident collision that he was in, and it was a fatal accident. He didn't survive, and that's just footage of it, okay? Let me show y'all their family pictures. Now, this is Masika, reality TV star. This is her husband, Jamal, who died. Rest in peace. And this is their 2 children. Beautiful family, right? Uh-oh. Damn. This is pictures of when she was pregnant for him for the second baby. I think both kids his. That's cute. So that's their family pictures and everything, right? Hey, so that. Thank you. Happy holidays to you. Baby, I can't, that your name right now is throwing me for a loop just this moment. That oldest one is Fetty Wops. Okay, so the baby girl is they baby together and his stepchild, right? No, she wasn't with him. She gonna tell him more about it. But they were still legally married. At the time of his death. They had been separated for 2 years. Right, Connie. Right. And I was saying in my mind, I'm like, I know who that is. I know that name changed. But girl, it just threw me up. What? Write it ebonically. Like, how do you say that? Sadatayu. Write it ebonically for me. Okay. So that's what happened with this. Let me show you. Now. All pictures stuff that she got done at his funeral. Say that to you. Say that to you. Oh. Now she went out and got all this professional cameramen, and I think we talked about it one night. I think when we was doing the IG reactions, I think I showed y'all a reaction from her brother-in-law because he was saying that she was real fake and she was being messy and she was putting on a show. So she went and hired a cameraman to come and film everything, record everything. This is pictures from the funeral. She got up there, say that to you. I never watched Pootie Tang. Say that to you. Sadate you. Okay. So she did all this, put on for the cameras, made sure the blogs got it, made sure that she paid the part of the grieving widow and all that kind of stuff, right? Look at it. All this, it's like a Tyler Perry movie, okay? But this is actually footage that she got recorded playing and being the perfectly grieving widow. Hey, Daquan, Mr. Daquan. And it was beautiful, right? Now, she did all this, which was the right thing and expected. It was a little extra, a little performative, right? But hey, nothing wrong with that. Do what you do. Okay? Now, the problem come in the next day or 2 days later, she pops up on the blogs 2 days later.
You're not coming to late.
Yes, I am. Like I said, we gonna be in it.
Let you know.
First of all,
I'm going to work, babe.
First of all, I'm busy tonight, so I can't come, mother. But I might change my mind.
2 days later.
Really?
What?
We gonna be in San Diego tonight. Me and Bae.
You're not coming to late.
Yes, I am.
2 days later.
Like I said, we gonna be in it.
This is how she putting on after putting on all that performance, doing all the
First of all,
I'm going to work, babe.
First of all, I'm busy tonight, so I can't come, mother. But I might.
2 days later, she posting all this stuff with her new bae. And mind you, this young boy is way younger than her. He just finished dating Krishan Rock, tired ass, right? And if she been dating him, to me, okay, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all opinion. Because to me, I was like, what she has no tact. You know what I'm saying? No type of couth about her. And the question to me would be, why did you put on like that and make sure that everybody see you put on this big old show, this extravagant show of being the grieving widow, and you wanted to be plastered everywhere? I would think that you was doing that to build some type of image for yourself, to rebrand yourself, because she always been like a thought. She always been kind of whorish, you know what I'm saying? Side chick type of material. If you want to put yourself and spend all that money to cash yourself in this dignified, graceful, grieving widow position, why would you backdoor it and do this slutty ass shit? Why would you do this whorish type of thing? Right? How you think your kids feel about this? How you?
That must bitch.
Now, mind you, when she put that out, he from Houston. This guy here too. He do reality TV and stuff like that. Ray Face. He come out because now she didn't put herself right there as a moving target, right? So she got that on there with that other boy. People calling her a slut and calling her fake and all kind of stuff. Then this dude come out and talk about it like this.
That bitch has to be stopped. She's a motherfucking savage. And hold on, listen. That broke ass bitch came out here. A nigga paid for her Airbnbs. Yes, Masika. A nigga paid for that bitch Airbnbs, paid for her rental cars, paid for her food, made sure she was straight, took care of her and all her people and shit. And that bitch got the nerve to still try to talk shit. Shit's crazy. Not even that. Listen, she come here playing on my bro top. Like, man, my bro don't fuck with that hoe. Like, he wasn't fucking with that bitch before he passed away.
You think so?
And she know that. My bro died. She come out here getting it because they married. Nigga, they were going through divorce court. You feel me? In divorce court. He had court in like 2 days. That bitch was going to court. He was going to court divorcing that bitch. She was sending him to jail, getting him audited and shit. So when he died, the bitch come out here, get all this jury, trying to get insurance money, doing that all whack ass, lame ass shit because she a duck ass, bird ass bitch. And then you got to understand, like, legally on paper, you know, they was married, right? Even though they was going through a divorce, it wasn't final yet. So she had a lot of say so on a lot of shit. To where, you know, we couldn't really do nothing. That bitch came out here trying to get some money and shit. Like, hold on, listen. This is the cold thing about it, right? What must can we add that bitch to this conversation? Can somebody tag the bitch, add the bitch? I don't know. I need to, like, this is crazy. Listen.
I'll be so embarrassed.
The girl came out here thinking that, like that insurance was gonna pay for the funeral or whatever. So she came out here like asking all us for money. Like, I just paid $47,000 for this funeral. Oh, can y'all give me some money on it? When insurance was supposed to be paying on it, so she just asking us for money to plan our top. But the insurance denied it, so we paid for the funeral. That bitch ain't drop $1.50 on nothing. Talking about some 47,000. Bitch, you ain't got 47 cents. You ain't got $47. You ain't got $5,000. And I know that. You feel me? Then you come to Houston. Masika came to Houston, right, for a funeral, right? This is my brother's funeral. We all grieving and shit. She come out here for a funeral, and she fighting another bitch over another nigga dick. How you come out here in Houston for a funeral to grieve, nigga you supposed to love, and you out here fighting over another nigga dick, fighting a bitch, and like you in handcuffs and everything, leaving the club.
Damn.
You fighting in the club, bitch, you trash. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Long story short, the reason I stopped talking to her, to that trash ass bitch, is because when a nigga Fetty Wap was
damn
out of jail or whatever, it's during COVID or whatever, Fetty Wap at her house. So she come get me, trying to get me to rob a nigga. She like, the nigga got his chain on him, he got his jewelry, I got his guns, you ain't gotta worry about that. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna rob Fetty Wap. I ain't finna take nothing from that man. Like, he seemed like I met him, he seemed like a player to me. You feel me? So I ain't wanna do it. So she get mad. Bitch ass nigga, you scary, you pussy ass nigga. But bitch, I ain't scared. Like, what I'ma rob this man for? Like, you wildin', bitch. That hoe that hoe got a problem, bro. Because I ain't wanna rob Fetty Wap for her. She started talking shit, so I never fuck with her again. I gave my bro her number, and he started fucking that bitch. Now that Masika bitch, that bitch has to be stopped.
Damn, now see, I hadn't watched all of that video, right? But why, if you doing it like that and you thotting it around with the rappers and stuff like that, why wouldn't you put some of that money up and stuff? Like, why would these dudes be calling you a broke ass bitch and all that kind of stuff? And then what type of dude is he? Or maybe it was his friend, the husband, who fucked after him, because he calling her deceased husband his brother, but yet he just sat there and talked about the fact that he was screwing her at one point in time. So how that work? How that work that you backdooring behind your homeboy? You know what I'm saying? Then he ended up marrying her, and that why would he marry her? You know what I'm saying? Like, none of his homeboys got together and said, "Y'all know she for it." You know, bro. You can hit her, you can fuck with her, but don't marry her. Damn, she ain't the type that you marry. I didn't fuck her, he didn't fuck her, everybody didn't fuck her. Why you marrying her? Ain't nobody sat his ass to the side and say, hell nah, what's wrong with you? Put him on a 5150 or something. So he must, I don't like to talk ill of the dead, but I didn't know that man. But he must have been soft and must have been too soft for whatever game she playing, because he married her. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Masika used to be on Love and Hip Hop. That's how she came to recognition and stuff like that, as far as I know. You know, when she was on Love and Hip Hop, that was back in the days when I was watching it still a long time ago. And I always thought she was funny looking myself. I always thought she had a funny looking big head or something, her forehead or something. I don't know if she got it shaved down. Now, This is when she gonna come back, and because everybody was talking about it, like I'm talking about it, like y'all talking about it now, like that boy just talked about it. So this her response. And I must say, on this video right here, I think this is how she looked the best. She looked real pretty right here, even though she still got that Tyra Banks forehead, which ain't nothing wrong with a big forehead because she got one. But I love this color hair on her. I like her makeup and everything. And right here, she looked pretty to me. But a lot of times, she be kind of pretty on the funny looking side. You know what I'm saying? They actually have a such thing as pretty on the funny looking side. You know what I'm saying? And she definitely qualified. So let's see what she had to say in response to people saying she fake and she a whore and that she was very tacky.
Was told that
I agree.
I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. We were co-parenting, raising our daughter, both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail. As far as the photographer, I don't have photographers in Houston. I asked if he could get me a photographer for the balloon release, not the funeral. The next day, I did ask him if he could take pictures of the family beforehand. And then you got these weird ass about she didn't cry at all. First of all, I don't have to cry. But second of all, I was crying my eyes out. And I've cried every single day. I've cried more than I've ever cried in my entire life these past 33 days. First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that, exactly, everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. We were co-parenting, raising our daughter, both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was.
So this her excuse is that they was co-parenting, and of course she's gonna have natural grief, which I believe that. I believe that you could be separated. I believe you could be on the verge of divorce or getting a divorce or even divorced. And when your ex-partner or what have you, ex-husband, ex-wife pass away, that you gonna still grieve them. I mean, that goes without saying. The father of your child, it goes without saying. But to me, the difference is the way she performed and projected and put out to the world in her position at that funeral was way more. It was more of the loving wife. It gave no indication of no divorce pending, no nothing. Because as a finna be divorcee, as a 2-year separated wife, she really could have played a little bit more in the background at that funeral. Not in the background like she had to be on a back pew, but really truthfully, his mama and them could have been at the forefront of everything. And she could have been there respectfully as his separated wife and the mother of his child. She could have did it like that with some grace and some dignity. But no, she wanted to be exactly. She wanted to have a whole novella funeral and do all that, and then come back the next couple of days and pretty much shit on the man, whole image, whole everything. That was like so distasteful. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that she just showing the whore that she is? Do y'all think that she just pushed his funeral as some type of publicity and promo stunt for her to get her back launched in the blogs, to make her back something to talk about? Because ain't nobody been talking about Masika. She ain't been in no headlines. She ain't been all over the blog. She ain't had no traction. So did she literally take that man's funeral to project herself back into the limelight, no matter at what cost and who expense? You know what I'm saying? And her to be having that new boyfriends and stuff like that. Her daughter 9. But I guess that wasn't her daddy, but I mean, I don't know. It's tacky as hell. All of the above, right? I didn't know she was married. And they was out here in Houston. They from Houston. It's just so like, girl, boo. And then her trying to say that she didn't know the cameraman was gonna be there at the funeral and doing all that. Girl, the cameraman was in the goddamn car with you. Okay? How you didn't know? Hold on. Let me go back to these pictures. Hold on, let me find it. Now, if you didn't want the man there, or you didn't sign up for the man to be all taking all the intimate and private pictures and stuff, that's a lie. Because you mean to tell me in the funeral car at that bottom picture right there, ain't that in the funeral car, the family car? So it's you, your children, whatever family up in there, and the whole man taking pictures with professional goddamn camera equipment. And she gonna try to make us believe that she didn't set that up, or that she didn't okay that, and she didn't give permission for that. If that's the case, why you didn't stop it? Why you didn't say, okay, you already took the family photos, we don't need you for all this? Girl, boo. I thought she at least settled down being single or something, right? It's just very, very a bad look for her. But it do have her back in the blog. She is back a hot commodity as far as the thoughts, the IG thoughts, and the, maybe now she'll find her a couple of more sponsors and things like that, because, she ain't finna get no alimony check. She not getting no type of child support now, because the man done died. And on another note, on the get it on how you live note, I guess I would have to be fair and say she did what she needed to do so she can line up her some more sponsorships, okay, of the tricking variety. Now that I must go ahead and be fair and say that when you're looking at it from that aspect, it do make sense that she promoted herself and launched herself back out there so she can line up her next year too or some money. You know what I'm saying? It be like that in these thoughts lifestyles. Not that I know, because child, that goes without saying. My okay, I done been put up, as they say. I done been put on the shelf. Okay, Mr. Honey done put me up on the shelf. Period. Hold on. But how would I do if I got single and everything? I would have to do some type of hard launching too. Some type of hard relaunching to let the world know, look here, I'm single and ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, Winter, that was another moment in. Hold up. Let me see. Let me get the next one up. But that just really been on my mind, because I'm like, damn, how long she posted? With at least more than 2 days. She could have waited 2 weeks. She could have waited a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, really. It'll be seen with all these young guys. That boy that she was on the camera with, that boy is a goof. He was just dating Krishan. And I've been all caught up in this Krishan shit. I didn't know who the hell she was a couple of years ago when we talked about her, about Carlissa, something I had did a live, and I didn't know who them people was, but something that Carlissa had said had caught my attention, and we talked about it on Lit Lane, and a lot of y'all knew way more about them people than I did at the time. And now I didn't got familiar, and I didn't got all caught up with Krishan and her antics. I watched them videos every goddamn day. Every day I'm watching Krishan rock videos and stuff like that, and I can't stand her little ass. I cannot stand her. When you talk about hate watching, I don't hate her, but I would say that's what I do. I watch her every day, her stuff, just so I can sit in my mind and talk about her ass and drag her. Okay? Just being honest. Moving right along. Let me see what I got. Perfect. Now, I was talking about the hard relaunch and letting the world know you ready to mingle and everything. And this next topic, I'm not even mad at her at all. But y'all gonna be so surprised at who I show y'all is ready to shake things up and get her groove on.
I remember back in the day when I was out there trying to catch, I had them round the block.
Now, Miss Robbie, you've been missing in action. That normally means there's a man involved.
You know what? You got it right. I met this guy. He seems like he gonna be the one.
This man just might be the one. Tonight I'm gonna give him some. Tonight I'm gonna give him some.
Not give him some. Oh,
this man just might be the one.
I remember back in the day when I was out there trying to catch, I had him round the block.
Okay, Miss Robin.
Now, Miss Robbie, you've been missing in action. That normally means there's a man involved.
You know what? You got it right. I met this guy. He seems like he gonna be the one.
This man just might be the one. Tonight I'm gonna give him some. Tonight I'm gonna give him some.
Girl, I am not mad, and at the same time, I'm a little bit mad. I'm a little bit dismayed. You know what I'm saying? Even though I tell y'all all the time, until I'm dead and gone, I still want to be getting it on. Okay, so I am not mad at Miss Robbie for having her a silver fox and shaking her tail feather. Okay, pure point blank. But it is something a little bit alarming about hearing an 80-year-old woman saying, "Tonight I'm gonna give him some." Girl, give him some what? You better be making a peach cobbler or something. Give him some what, girl? Hey, Shanny girl. But baby, Miss Robbie say, "Tonight I'm gonna give him some." That shit sounds so weird hearing your great-great-grandmother or your great auntie talking about getting it on. It's like it's something you want them to be still having a good time and having sex and having a life and love and affection. But I think it's something that should be secret. Like nobody needs to know that Nana and them is still doing it and getting it on. And then she kind of being a little hookerish. Cause you mean to tell me that's just your man that you just met and y'all not even married or nothing, and you about to give him some? Girl. The old folks be getting it in. Now y'all know that's very true, because I remember I did commentary years ago about the rising statistic of senior citizens and STDs, because they don't know nothing about having protected sex and stuff, because back then there wasn't no rubbers and stuff like that, so they don't know nothing about all that. And so they up in the old folks' homes and them senior living facilities and at the bingo hall hooking up and shit and passing around the clap. Okay, she gonna give them some of her peach cobbler. Right, Jill. See, we went all the way the wrong way. This woman is not talking about none of her cookies. She talking about some homemade oatmeal cookies. That's what we're going to leave it at. She is not being nasty. She is not being fast. She talking about, "Tonight I'm going to give them some pork chops and gravy." Oh, yeah. Okay. She's old, so she ain't trying to marry no one right now. Dang. So when you get over 70 or over 65, you get to have unmarried sex again. Good to know. Good to know. Young hoes grow up to be old hoes. Damn. Since you put it that way, you ain't never lied. I told Shani about this earlier. I went to go do a DoorDash yesterday at the senior living facility. And as I was going to go drop it off, I was walking up through the hallway and everything. Baby, they had this woman. You know, black women, you can't tell how old they is. I'm pretty sure she was probably in her, I don't know, but she looked, maybe it would be like 50 something, right? But I'm pretty sure she was probably 60 something. You know what I'm saying? If not older. But baby, that woman was walking through the hall. She had her hand weights and stuff like that. And she was walking through the hall doing her power walk and moving them arms. And baby, she was so fine. Her ass was sitting right. Her boobs were sitting right. She had her hair done. She was looking so cute. And I told her, because, you know, I've always wanted to give compliments. I will give you a compliment when I see somebody looking good or smelling good or whatever. I'm going to let you know in public. I'm going to tell you. I'm not a hater. And so when I saw her doing that, I was passing her up. She said, "Hello." I say, "Hey." I say, "Oh, so this must be the secret of how you stay looking good." She say, "I be trying." I say, "Girl, you is doing it. You looking real good." I was not mad at her. And by the time I walked back, she was still hitting it around there. She talking about, you have a good day. I'm talking about Merry Christmas. I was like, hell yeah, that's how I want to be when I get that age. You know what I'm saying? I want to be fun. I want to be active. I want to have them old men drooling. You know what I'm saying? And I told Chanel, I said, I bet you them little old men up in that damn apartment complex and senior living thing. I said, I bet them men just can't get enough of her ass. And I bet you anything that she get cute and dolled up every day just to walk through that facility and get them in hell. Okay? Period. Point blank. Period. Because she sure was doing what it takes to keep everything right and tight. I wasn't mad at her at all. I was inspired by her. I even told my honey, I was like, oh, that woman had it going on up in there. Yep. Hold on, let me see. Where we at? And the last piece of celebrity news and gossip I wanted to talk about is a low down Funky Shane. Now, I know y'all been seeing this with Tamar Braxton and Funky Dineva and how he just aired her out and read her for filth. And quite honestly, I've been watching a lot of commentary from a lot of YouTubers about this particular situation with Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton. And it seems like, I don't know. It's like, it seems like a lot of people are against, oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Have a problem with Funky Dineva and talking about him being a bad friend and yada yada this and yada yada that, and like he just such a terrible person. I don't feel that way. I feel like if him and Tamar Braxton was friends, associates, or anything at this point of the game, it probably was a mutual using each other type of thing, a mutual, I see you, you see me. Both of them had reputations of not being good friends. Both had reputations of being messy and dramatic. And so if they choose this late in the game to hook up, they know what each other bring. She know he can be messy and air her out. He know the same thing about her. So if they choose to link up and hook up to be friends, associates, or whatever, they did so at their own risk. Now, y'all know a few months ago, Tamar Braxton had ended up coming up with some broken teeth or whatever like that and saying that she woke up in a pool of blood and she didn't know nothing about it. And because he had went out with her that night, people started saying or assuming and alleging that Funky Dineva might have done something to cause her to get injured. And when they start saying that all on the blogs and stuff and putting his name in there as though he was like did something to her, all he wanted her to do was to come out and say, no, Funky Dineva didn't have nothing to do with this. He didn't do this. He had nothing to do with it. And she didn't come out and say that. She sat right there and let the internet speculate and run his name through the goddamn mud. So at the end of the day, if he come out and drag her motherfucking ass, that's what she deserved. How dare you sit there and let people call me a assaulter? People assume I didn't done something to you, hurt you, or let you get hurt, and you don't say nothing. And then the excuse that she gave was because she was in a hospital and she didn't know. But yet you come on the blogs and post that post, talk about you don't know what happened, your teeth all gone, you woke up in a pool of blood. If you can do all that, you can post, and Funky Dineva didn't have shit to do with that. So I feel like she get what she deserved. And baby, did he give it to her? Yes, he did. Hold on.
Let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you at the minute you want to be like this, let's be like this.
Okay.
Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front of me. Okay. All of that, you at the minute you want a music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up. I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we're going to tell it, let's tell it all. So since she was throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, music video shoot in your booty shorts, sitting on top. Do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house?
Tell me.
Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped.
Nah. You already know, she already know who Funky Dineva is. So for her to be carrying on with somebody else's husband in front of this man and then try to play him to the left, then try to let his name get run in the mud, then let him take the fall for some shit, she get what she deserved. And then I've been looking at all these bloggers and stuff coming to her defense and talking about he no good and all he want to do is air people out and he untrustworthy and all that type of shit. Well, I mean, okay, but guess what? Everybody tuned in, was watching, and everybody wanted to hear him drag the shit out of her. And everybody wanted to hear all her messy business and everything else. And apparently, because she ain't new to this, she must wanted to get out, to be doing all that type of shit. And I believe him. I absolutely believe him.
We got dropped off at Tamar's house. I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay. And the shit made me damn uncomfortable. Okay. Now, if we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I didn't know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth. It's Mendices and his best friend because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what. I didn't know who happened.
I was on mute. So she obviously an attention whore, and it sounds like she a whore, right? And this ain't the first time they hinted at the fact that she's a whore. She is the spokesperson for PrEP, which is very weird in and of itself. Now, I know that straight people use PrEP, but for her to put her face, now all this is my opinion, right? But for her to put her face as the spokesperson for PrEP, which is for straight people too, but it also, to me, gives off the impression of free sex. You know what I'm saying? Sex at will. What kind of sex I'm trying to describe? Random sex? What kind of sex is it? You know, which ain't nothing wrong with that type of sex. You know, if you're a single woman and everything, and you want to go out and have sex with different people and everything like that, yes, it's good to be protected. Yes, it's good to be safe in all different manners and ways. Yes. Okay? But at the same time, you come from this well-known family, established family. You are actress. You are been on talk shows. You a singer, got this career, and should have some type of image, even though she can't carry the goddamn image. But her to literally line herself up for a safe sex goddamn product that's like, I don't know, free will sex. What kind of sex is that you be having? I used to have that kind of sex, but I can't think of what type of sex that's called now. What kind of sex is that? What kind of sexual lifestyle is that, y'all? It's like a word for what I'm trying to say. You know, but it's just like very tacky, and it just goes to show that it gives off the illusion that she's having that type of sex. You know what I'm saying? Casual sex. Thank you. Casual sex. I knew it was a term for what I was trying to describe. Just read my book. Thank you. Why would she want to put her face as the marketing person for casual sex? It's like she's so tacky. She's so tacky. It's always one in the family, and she is it.
And what happened to your damn teeth? It's Mendices and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you.
Now, not Diddy sex. Oh my God. She might have been having some Diddy sex, child. And I'm gonna have to watch the Diddy documentary. I'm gonna have to watch that and talk about it, give y'all a review. It's on my watch list. But, you know, that's another thing. Why, if you drunk, because she said that they was all drunk that night when she talked about it. If they was all drunk, Funky Dineva leaves because his car was parked at her house. Why would she go in the house with Mendices and his friend, both of them? You know what I'm saying? Why would two men indicate or give off the suspicion or the impression that they always having sex? You know what I'm saying? And so, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, if you are willing to participate in these type of activities, I am not slut shaming. I mean, I might have slut shamed Masika, okay? And I guess I'm not really slut shaming Tamar Braxton because she can do whatever the fuck she want to. If she want to have sex with 3 men, 5 men at one time, it don't matter. She can do that. She can be as much of a slut as she want to be. That's her God-given right. She can be a slut. I don't have no problem with sluts wanting to be sluts. Okay? Okay, I'm definitely going to watch it. But the thing about it and what's getting her dragged right now is the fact that she was willing to let his name get tarnished and let people gossip about him and speculate about him about some horrific things. And what type of friend was she to not come out and clear his name up? You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why everybody on Funky Dineva ass like that. You know what I'm saying? And saying he's such a bad friend, he have a bad character and everything like that. You know, it seems like to me you can get into situations that's unique situations in and of itself, right? And it's like people just be so ready to label you all these negative things when it don't always be your goddamn fault. And I feel like Funky Dineva, not saying he always been innocent, but I think it's easier for people to just not like him, easier for people to think bad of him, easy for people to just to pin it all on him because he didn't already had different situations happen. And I don't know, it's like a hate train, you know. And I've been watching a lot of different YouTubers, right? Since I didn't not been watching so much of the sector stuff, you know. And I stay watching. I still watch YouTube all day. It's still my number one streaming service. And so I done ventured out more into the celebrity blogs and reality TV blogs and all that type of stuff, right? And so with me doing that, one thing that I noticed, it seems like to me, a lot of YouTubers, they just run with whatever the mainstream is saying or whatever the whatever is the popular opinion, right? And I be thinking to myself, it's no way in hell all these different goddamn bloggers and all these different content creators all thinking the same damn thing. You got women, you got men, you got straight, you got gay, you got older, you got younger commentators, and they all giving the same damn commentary. That's very lame to me and very whack to me. And then sometimes I can watch content creators and I just feel like I can, to me in my head, I can literally think of, I can literally sit back and say, damn, this person must have watched so-and-so content and just basically came out behind that person and just backdoored their commentary. You know, I'm not gonna even say no names, but on my reality TV show stuff like the baddies and stuff like that, I watch quite a few content creators, and it's a few of them because I watch it so faithfully. I be like, damn, do they sit there watch each other and just copy each other's shit? They copy each other's presentation, they copy each other's commentary and opinions. I be like, that shit is so tired. People are scared to stand alone. Obviously. And it's so tired. I'll be like, damn, how people gonna say the same thing about the same? They don't care about the truth. They care about numbers. Right. Want to go along to get along. And I would think for me, it turned me off and make me don't want to watch them. You know, like now with in that sector with the baddies and stuff like that, I literally can tell, like for me, two content creators who actually give their own original thoughts and their own opinions, and then I can literally sit and point at 3 or 4 of them that I know they watching these two and just copying what the hell they say. You know, so why even spend my time watching those content creators when I know they, to me, I don't know shit, but I feel like they literally plagiarizing other people's work. You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped watching them because I'm like, God damn, y'all don't have no original ideas, no original opinions or nothing. It's very tired. You know, it's very, very tired. And I don't want to be one of them content creators.
But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth,
I don't think I ever been that kind of content creator.
First,
and I'm not gonna be that kind of content creator. You know what I'm saying? I'll be glad when I get some type of rhythm going where I can come on and do my content. I want to do content like this. I want to give reviews on some shows and stuff. It just seems like I can't get no consistency yet. You can start to narrow it down. Yeah, I just start narrowing it down. You know, I think I just shared on my wall. I love Evander Entertainment. I didn't share him on my wall. I love Grape Tea News. I shared him on my wall. And he came on my comment because I had actually I didn't just I love Grape Tea News commentary on the baddies and stuff like that, to the point that when he didn't come on for a couple of days, I put up, y'all might have said, who the hell is this person? I put on my wall, where is he? Because I just miss watching him. I just, you know how you get used to watching content creators, and it kind of made me think about Lil Lane, like, God damn, the way I feel when he just didn't stop coming live and doing his uploads and stuff. That's probably how Lil Lane feel about me and how y'all tell me, like, y'all miss me, come on and do my content and do, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I need to come on here, because it's people that look forward to my content and my opinions and stuff and how I do my stuff, just like I do with him, you know. And I guess he say, because I don't drop down his chat or nothing like that. And I had put that down. Where are you? I hope he doing well. Community wall post up. I was so surprised when he came on my he came under my community post, and he was like, I'm back, and da 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 da. And you know, I guess we be getting starstruck. To me, I think he's just an excellent content creator. So when he came under my comments and left me a comment, I was just like, oh, he came to my channel. You know, I was just so happy to see him and know that he was okay, because he had been going live for 20 months in a row, day for day, never missing a day. He was going live for over 20 months, and I think he just got tired around the holidays. I heard he was over there on Twitch still doing stuff, but I think he's just taking a well-deserved break from YouTube. But I think his break time need to be over, okay? Exactly, Living. I needed, you know, that's why I say I gotta come on. And I was talking to Steve's girl, we was DMing, and she was like, well, Demetra, I know you like to do your shows like this. I like to have my clips, I like to have my pictures. Y'all know how I like to do. I don't really like to just come on here, especially now that I'm not sitting here just cussing people out. I don't like to just come on here and just be talking and don't have my show lined up. And she was like, nah, Demetra, you can just come on here and just talk and give your commentary. We like to hear your opinion, your side of things, and your perspective. And I'll be like, okay, I'll think about it. I was about to tell him about that. I was about to tell him. So I can't go nowhere without being found, right? So I'm over there minding my own business at Neek and Night, at Neek and Night channel last night, right? And I couldn't help myself. She was doing commentary about Armand Wiggins and the Knot. And they got a little beef going on behind the Megan Thee Stallion trial and all that type of stuff. But I've been watching it. You know what I'm saying? I still live on YouTube all day, right? So I was familiar with the beef. And I just felt like, I guess I was trolling. I think I was trolling in the comments last night. But baby, I got all crunk. I don't know if y'all remember how I used to be, like when Beef Sector was real good. I used to be in the comments, in the chat, tearing it up, fighting up in there, starting shit, giving my opinion. Well, you know what I'm saying? And so last night, I really had a good time in that chat, fucking with people, saying my little stuff. I wasn't really fucking with people. I was fucking with Wally a little bit, but he never did bite. At one point in time, I was trying to troll Wally in the comments. I was hoping that he would bite and say something stupid to me so I can say something stupid to him. And then I can come over here and drag him, and he can go over there and drag me. But Wally said he had bigger fish to fry, and he was not finna fuck with Demetra Litter all day in that goddamn chat. Okay. I was trying to fuck with him, and then I was swinging for the knot. You know, it just seemed the reason why I was swinging for she do look like Royce Reed, exactly like her. But the fight, the reason why I got so involved and passionate last night and got the trolling was when it come down, it kind of triggered me. I think I got a little triggered, to be honest. I got a little triggered because it's just like over here in the beef sector. And it's kind of like what we was just talking about. I was just referring to as far as people just go with whatever the popular opinion is, right? A lot of the time. And we know that in the beef sector, a lot of times when it's a beef or two sides of things happening, people just go with the person who got the bigger platform or just agree with them or root them on and make it seem like the smaller content creator don't have no say or the smaller content creator always wrong, the bigger content creator always right. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, I think it just kind of triggered me because it was literally, it seemed like the whole chat or the majority of the chat was just so against the smaller content creator than not. When you looking in the chat, you see so many people say they wasn't even aware of the beef. So many people saying they didn't even really know the not for real or his content or nothing about him. So if that's the case, how can so many people be so goddamn against them and so goddamn for Armand Wiggins? If you don't know both sides of it and you just rooting for Armand in the situation, how? Because he got the bigger channel? Because you know his name? Like he can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's that making people idols and worshiping them and acting like they just never wrong and shit. It just get on my nerves. The Not is going to get his hind parts handed to him. He forgets he has to step outside his door. Something is wrong with that baby. And mind you, I like the Not. Right? When Winter came under one of my posts last night and she say, I see you. And as soon as she said that, because I got the alert that I had a comment. As soon as she said that, I started laughing. I say, God damn it, I'm always getting found. Because Kimberly Black was over there in the chat too. And she let it be known that she saw me up in there cutting up. But let me tell y'all why I like the Not. I like the Not because he will stand alone. He's very passionate and he's very ignorant. All qualities that I like. You know what I'm saying? So when I was telling Winter was like, she don't like neither one of them, him or Armand. Now, mind you, I like Armand Wiggins. I watched the Not every day during the Megan Thee Stallion trial. I watched Armand Wiggins every night in his commentary from the trial. I like both of them, right? But with that being said, me following the Not and listening to him and getting all the play-by-play and the stuff that's been happening, yes, his perspective, but it's some of the things that he say I absolutely believe. And it wouldn't be the first time that people said that Armand Wiggins acted a particular type of way or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not like these people are perfect. And I definitely know that people do. I'm not saying Armand Wiggins does it, but I know that people gatekeep. I know that bigger content creators try to use their bigger platforms to edge somebody else out. I didn't see it happen. Thank you, Chanel. I didn't see it happen right here in the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? Let me go clock out real quick. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. And let me say this. I also have a certain level of respect for the underdog. right? I gotta say that. I got a little respect, a certain type of respect, and I'm gonna kind of root for the underdog in the situation. I like the fact, like they were saying in the comments last night, like the not supposed to shut the hell up, and like he supposed to just abscess to Armand Wiggins, like he shouldn't say nothing and stop saying Armand's name or putting Armand's name in the title. Why? Why? He have a right to make content. He have a right to put whatever name he want to have. Now he has to deal with the consequences of the shit, but he has every right to do it. If Armand Wiggins then put a goddamn apply for a restraining order against him, if he taking the legal route, why shouldn't they not come on here and make that goddamn content? Why shouldn't he come on here and talk about it and capitalize on it, make his clicks, make his views, build his channel up bigger? Why shouldn't he? You know what I'm saying? And why? I mean, come on. And then for Wiley of all people, Wiley was on there in the chat talking about, and he just clout chasing off of Armand. He just want to use Armand's name to build his channel. Wiley, if you don't shut the hell up, you didn't use everybody goddamn name to build your channels. You done it. Wiley left right out of that live last night with Nick at Night and went straight to his platform, and the first name on his goddamn live was The Knot. And then what? Armand Wiggins. How many times has Wiley used Armand Wiggins to try to build his thing and build his clout? Get the fuck out of here. That's what I be talking about. That is weird. The Knots was too... The Knot was 2 breaths away from getting smacked to the pavement outside that courthouse during a Diddy trial. Right. Now, the one thing does not be saying that get on my nerve. Yeah, but he a sneaky snake D. Oh, I believe that about him, because sometimes I be listening to him and trust and believe. I be the Knot. I like the fact that at the end of the day, he just be like, fuck it. I'm going to just do what I want to do, and I'm going to let people know I'm not the one to fuck with. I will fuck you up. So I ain't going to even lie. And so I had told Winter in the comments when we was talking back and forth last night after she didn't caught me over there trolling. I say, well, I like both of them. And what I said about the Knot is how I feel. I think he's funny. I do think he a loose cannon. And I feel like he the type of person that I would like him. He would like me. We would get along for a hot minute. And then we would fucking fall out and we'd be fighting each other. And we'd be beefing. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely see that. I see that in his character, his personality. But it don't make me not like him. I have a question. Has Yandy given a response to Tamar and Mendici situation? Not that I've seen. I haven't seen no public response. I know that Tamar Braxton came and she had posted a response to Funky Dineva by way of a statement on her lawyer letterhead. And she had said that what Funky Dineva had said was an absolute lie. And that she wasn't doing these things. And that she'll take legal action. You know what I'm saying? Wiley is no different, girl. And he was sitting there saying that shit. I was like, girl, boy, boo. And Kimberly Black saw me in the chat trolling and stuff. And she was like, hit the link, Demetra. And I was like, I have no desire to do all that. I'm just having fun down here in the chat. You know, I would do all that if I was over here making content. It ain't no reason to go up there, put my name out there and shit, and I ain't even making no goddamn content. Like to talk of. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to show y'all too. Let me show y'all this one last clip. Well, not one last clip. But this one last hold on. Now, after Tamar Braxton put up that statement, that response on her lawyer letterhead, Funky Dineva came back the next day. Hold on. And baby, this one right here dropped when he said this shit. I was like, oh my God, this has got to be like a knife in Tamar Braxton's soul. Okay? Seriously.
I would be somewhere clawing my mattress if I was supposed to be as big of a star as you are, and you down here playing around with common stuff. Tony Braxton would never. Janet Jackson would never.
I love how he delivered this. I love it.
Yet somehow, here you are. Just common.
Excellent.
Just an everyday common bitch from Baltimore who happens to be able to know how to sing.
Nasty.
Who nobody believes.
Nasty work.
Who everybody thinks is crazy.
Excellent.
Who everybody knows is either bipolar or has some type of personality disorder. Just common. Just JJ's fish and chips. Common.
Baby.
Just Harold's chicken. Common.
My.
Just a 2 cheeseburger meal and a high C orange. Common.
Ooh, not a high C orange. Not the cheap meal.
Your self-esteem and your self-worth has honestly got to be in the sewer for you to be this damn common.
Oh my God. Ooh, don't hurt her.
Look at what you're enthralled in right now.
Okay, then.
Supposed to be mega superstar selling out stages. You into it with just little old me, just sitting in my very common house.
This was
with my common cameras.
Excellent.
With my common commentary, with my extra regular common self. And you right here with me.
Just being a common old bitch. Excellent. Excellent.
Your mother's proud.
Of your
father too. Very proud.
I don't know what he said right here.
I would be somewhere clawing my
Let me
mattress.
tell y'all something. This right here, me being who I am, love to beef, love to drag, love to roast, love to get down and dirty. Sometimes I can take it and I can dish it. When he did this, for me, I'm looking at it from the sport of beefing, right? And how he just delivered this, chef kiss. It was excellent. The way he is toned, the way his position is, the way he kept coming back to his theme of common, and how he made that just real simple and just made it so effective and so goddamn piercing. If nothing else, it didn't have nothing to do with him talking about her tramping ways. It wasn't nothing that he said about throwing the men screwing her through the headboard, breaking her teeth. It was this right here. If anything made Tamar Braxton cry, if anything made Tamar feel like somebody's punched in her stomach and make her lose her breath, it was this. Because, in my mind, I just feel like, and he know because he was around him, I just feel like being placed on that level, that status of being basic, being common, being basic. That's not what she wants. She got that ugly duckling symptom. You can just see it in her actions and how she projects and how she carry herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she's ugly duckling, like she the black sheep, like why not me? Why her, not me? And for him to just put this like that, I wish I could be a fly on the wall of Tamar Braxton. You know what I'm saying? And when that moment when she heard this shit. Like just really, and I don't want her to be in pain and get her feelings hurt and shit like that, but hell, you play with the big dogs, you get red with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? You can dish it, you can take it. Period. And she knew who she was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Period point blank. And so when you get in certain arenas, you got to be willing to play. For real. That's why I told y'all I'm not beefing because the beef sector been goddamn gone and dead. And then quite honestly, I'm not spiritually fit right now. Okay. I'm not spiritually fit. If I was spiritually fit and I could dish it and take it, then maybe I want to play. But no, I don't want to play because I'm not in the position to take it right now. You know what I'm saying? When I could take it, I took it. I can't take it right now. You know, I'm trying to rebuild things over here. Period. Which everything is going well, y'all. I'll probably go to me a meeting tomorrow. Now, one thing is, I've been door dashing a whole lot and doing a lot of different things. It's been picking up for me. I've been doing good, catching my groove and everything. And quite honestly, I have not made going to a meeting the priority that it should be. And I'm aware of that, right? So I am going to get on top of that. I am going to make some meetings this weekend. My honey coming over this weekend. I know we're going to hit some meetings. And then because it's been like coming more and more to the forefront of my mind that Demetra, don't start putting that, to the back burner. Keep that as a priority. You did that before. Keep it as a priority. Make sure I'm stay connected. I did talk to Tina, my ex-sponsor. Y'all remember the name Tina? I did talk to her last week, and it was real good talking to her. And I told her I was going to follow up with her and call her back, and I just haven't. So I'm aware of it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as day-to-day in my life, everything going well. And then it's like I can tell things are going well and better for me in my mindset, how I look at things, how I think about things, and then more so how I'm reacting to stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about the changes and the momentum my life is having. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy about it. I got to show y'all my tank. Oh my God. Remember I told y'all I was redoing my second tank? I just got to film it for y'all. My tank I did, that second tank, the biggest one, is beautiful. When I tell y'all my tank looks so goddamn good, my tank is beautiful. My tank is beautiful. It's thriving. I put some new fish up in there. I'm talking about, wait till y'all see the video. My tank is beautiful. My last tank that I didn't work on yet is because I thought I'm pretty sure they had eggs up in there, and I didn't want to mess with it. And I'm glad I didn't. I got a tank full of babies up there in the front one. So I got to wait for a minute, let the babies get a little bit bigger, and then I'll be able to do the water and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that was my little show, What I See, Celebrity News, Gossip and Laughs. I hope you guys have enjoyed it like I have. If y'all want to see more stuff like this, just let me know, because I do be watching YouTube all day. I do be watching Instagram. I be seeing stuff I want to talk about. I just have to take the time out to get my little pictures and stuff so I can have it ready for y'all, so I can do, because this is the type of content and this is the type of presentation I like to have. So I just got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Winter, get better sooner. And girl, I know Just Read My Book was playing with me the other day. Why Just Read My Book gonna put under my comment when I showed y'all all that Chinese stuff that I had DoorDash to go get from the Chinese store? And it was the seaweed salad and all kind of Asian stuff. She could Just Read My Book, girl. You gonna come under my comments talking about, ooh, it looks like you about to cook something good. Good doggone well, I wasn't finna cook nothing using no damn seaweed and all that. I don't even know how to cook cabbage, girl. I say Just read my book, got jokes. Where I'm gonna be at tonight? I don't know where I'm gonna be at tonight. And did y'all see? I wish I could have took a picture, y'all. When I went and dropped that stuff off to the age, I say, "Ooh, Demetra, I'm not racist. I'm not racist that I know of. Not intentionally. I'm not intentionally racist, right? I just be watching. I just be noticing stuff, right? So when I went and dropped that Asian stuff off to them Asian customers in an Asian neighborhood, when I was driving out the Asian neighborhood, I swear to God, they had a stray dog out there, and the stray dog was Asian too, bitch. I gagged. I wish I would have had my camera on where I could have took a picture or I caught it on video, but I bullshit y'all not. In the Asian neighborhood, they got Asian stray dogs. I bullshit you not. I bet that dog didn't even say, "Arf, arf, arf." I bet that dog, that damn dog say, "Arf, arf, arf." Good night, y'all. I wish I had